guys, welcome to the youth office. This is where all the magic happens. I'm Andrew, and I just want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to watch these video updates. Communication is a two-way street, so we really appreciate you taking the extra few minutes to find out what's going on in youth ministry at the Pursuit. Well, we've been getting quite a few questions about our upcoming summer camp, so I just wanted to take this video to answer some base camp FAQs. First of all, when is base camp? Base camp will be from Sunday, June 3rd through Thursday, June 7th. We'll actually be opening registration at 3 o'clock that Sunday. We're hoping to drive out at 5 and arrive at camp by 7 o'clock that evening. On Thursday, we'll be leaving the camp right after lunch at 1 o'clock, and we hope to get back to the church by 3 o'clock p.m. It's important to note that those are the dates and times for all of our students, both junior high and high school. So if you are seeing one set of dates and you're wondering when the other camp was, we're doing camp at the same time for all of our students this year. So those are the correct dates for everyone. Where are you doing base camp? In the past, we've run base camp as more of a backpacking trip at Redfish Lake. This year, we're going to be running camp just outside of Cascade near Warm Lake at the YMCA's Horse Thief Camp. Now, this is an amazing setup. It's a $10 million facility with all the accommodation and amenities and activities that you could ever dream of. I'm not exaggerating when I say this will be by far the best setup we've ever had for one of our camps. Hopefully the days of cold showers and sleeping on gym floors are officially over. They have dozens of cabins and yurts and platform tents, each filled with bunk beds and equipped with space heaters. Many even have built-in showers and bathrooms, and those that don't are located directly next to facilities that do. Also, something to know is that students will not need to hike in to where we're staying at base camp. And we've done that in the past where students have to pack all their gear 5 miles into camp and 5 miles out. We're going to be pulling the bus up right to where they're going to be staying at, so you don't need to worry about that. If you are really looking forward to hiking around, don't worry. There's plenty of trails in the area for you to explore, both on foot and on mountain bike. What does base camp cost? Base camp costs $199 per student this year, and the only discount that we're offering is for first-time students. So if you've never been to one of our camps before, you can take $10 off the price when you factor that into your registration. I know this is a little more expensive than we normally charge for our summer camps, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, it's a longer camp. Normally, we run summer camps from a Wednesday evening through a Saturday morning, which is about a total of 2.5 days and 3 nights, whereas base camp is going to be from a Sunday evening through a Thursday afternoon for a full 4 days and 4 nights. So longer camp means more activities and more meals, and it's a much nicer facility. So that's partly why the cost is a little higher. Also, in the past, we've had a lot more control over the cost of camp because we've either hosted the camp in-house at the Pursuit, or we rented out another church or school and just crashed on the floor for a very cheap price. The way base camp will work is it's a fixed cost per student and leader that we bring. And so every dollar that you pay to bring your student to camp, we pay the same amount back to the Y to cover the cost of bringing them to camp. Similar camps that are run out of the same facility run anywhere between $350 and $400. So the Y is giving us some very generous discounts to be able to make camp as affordable for you as possible. Will scholarships be available? We never want money to be the reason why a student can't go to camp. So, of course, we're always willing to work with people who are in tough financial positions so that every student has the opportunity to participate in base camp this year. At the same time, because there is a fixed rate per person that goes to camp, we don't actually make any money on these camps. So every dollar that a student doesn't pay comes directly out of the church's pocket. So we do ask that if you're looking into a scholarship option for your family, that you do what you can. Whether that's a partial scholarship or a payment plan, even if you can only pitch in $50 up front, every little bit really helps. And if you're in a position where you could not only pay to send your own students to camp, but you have a little extra, you could help fund a scholarship for someone else to go to camp. You'll find that opportunity in the registration process. You can select an amount that you want to give, and then when you submit your payment, you can just include that donation in your total payment as well. And just thank you guys in advance for doing that. We get extra gifts from parents every single time we do camp, and we couldn't do this. We couldn't make it possible for every student to go to camp, regardless of financial situations, if it wasn't for your generosity, for your hearts, and for your partnership in our ministry. So thank you so much for those gifts in advance. We don't always get to say thank you for that, so thank you. We seriously appreciate it, and I don't know how we would do this without you guys. How do I register for Basecamp? Easy. Just go to thepursuit.org/camp and you'll find everything you need to get your students signed up for camp right there on the web page. Step 1, take a few minutes to fill out the attached registration form, including all of your students' personal, medical, and allergy information. You can just scroll down on that main page and you'll see where the registration form begins. Step 2, once you've calculated the amount that you'll be paying for your student to go to camp and decided on any extra donations that you want to give, you can submit your payment through the Give to Camp portal. That's just under the big number 2 at the top of the page. Just click right there on that link and you'll receive a prompt to enter your phone number. That's the only information required from you in order to set up your online giving. Just enter your phone number and then you'll have the option of paying with a credit card or debit card or even directly from your bank account. The sooner you can register your student for camp, the better for us. Jordan and I are already busy planning Basecamp, and the sooner we can know who's coming and how many students are coming and which allergies and medications we need to plan around, the easier it is for us. So if you could just do us a favor, if you know that your students are going to camp, please just take a few minutes as soon as possible to get them signed up. And if there are any questions that we didn't answer in this video, please feel free to comment below or to email youth@thepursuit.org and we'll be happy to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much again for watching, and please let us know if there's anything we can do to help you bring your students to camp.
I don't need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. Even when the way goes through Death Valley, I'm not afraid when you walk at my side. Your trusty shepherd's crook makes me feel secure. You revive my drooping head. My cup brims with blessing. Your beauty and love chase after me every day of my life. God, brilliant Lord, yours is a household name. Nursing infants gurgle choruses about you. Toddlers shout the songs that drown out enemy talk. I look up at your macro skies, dark and enormous. Your handmade sky jewelry, moon and stars mounted in their settings. Then I look at my micro self and wonder, why do you bother with us? Why take a second look our way? You put us in charge of your handcrafted world, repeated to us your Genesis charge. Made us lords of sheep and cattle, even animals out in the wild, birds flying and fish swimming, whales singing in the ocean deeps. God, your name echoes around the world.